What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. Reacting to Stop Chasing Gigs, Chase Income Streams Instead. How to Make a Living as a Musician by Terrence Fisher. So what's going on, everybody? Today, we're going to be reacting to Stop Chasing Gigs, Chase Income Streams Instead. How to Make a Living as a Musician by Terrence Fisher. As always, if you have not already subscribed to Terrence Fisher, go ahead and give him a sub. I've also included the link of the original video in the description below. Please go ahead and click on that and give the original video a like. And on this video, my video, leave a comment on what you'd like to see me react to next, and let's get to it.
So you're exhausted of the same old gigs and not getting paid your worth. So you go out and try to find higher paying gigs that are better quality with little to no success. Well, you're chasing the wrong thing. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to be pursuing to make a living as a musician. Hey, and welcome to Music Space, where we help working musicians just like you learn how to quickly and easily make a living with your craft. So if you're new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. So I'm going to give you some extremely important information in this video, and at the end I'm going to tell you about an amazing opportunity that I have for you that's going to help you with everything I talk about in this video, and it's completely free. So be sure to stick around to the end for that. Okay, so let me paint a picture for you. Let's say right now you do about 2 to 3 gigs a month for a couple of $100s a piece, give or take. Some of the gigs are okay, others are not great, and then others are crappy, you know, the typical stuff. But you want to get better, higher quality gigs that pay more. So let's say you get them. Let's say you land a gig every Friday and Saturday night in a year, and those nights pay $350 a piece. Not too bad. That's 104 gigs per year at $350 a piece, which equals about $36,400. That's really cool. But guess what? The cost of living for one person is about $38,266 per year.
Here's the thing, though. Like you said, that's just every Friday and Saturday night. So you do that, well, you build up doing some back end. We used to call them back in the day back end gigs, you know, the beginning of the week, the Sunday through Wednesday. And it's a little cheaper because there's less people in the club. You do those for a little bit cheaper, and you keep your Friday and Saturday nights for the big money nights, and you're doing all right. Then, as well, if you subsidize it with merch, and, you know, having a YouTube channel and other income streams. But I'm curious to see what other income streams he's going to go into. Obviously, he's going to tell everyone to get on YouTube and start doing a little bit of selling your own courses and all that sort of stuff, I'm assuming. But he might have some more. That's part of the reason I'm interested to learn.
And keep in mind, this is the best case scenario. You have to factor in, you may not be able to make some of the gigs. You have to factor in the cost of going back and forth with current gas prices. You have to factor in the cost of your equipment and more. And this is all if you get that kind of gig. And also, the cost of living significantly increases if you have a spouse or kids or both. So it's very likely the case that doing gigs alone isn't going to make you go full time or make you be able to make a living as a musician, nor is it going to bring you any more notoriety or anything like that. So continuing to chase better quality or higher paying gigs really isn't going to help you go full time. Now, of course, it's possible to land these types of gigs and even bigger ones that pay a lot more money. It's just a lot more difficult to do it this way. In this day and age, unless you're a celebrity figure or you're a big influencer of some sort, you're likely not gonna land those 6-figure a year type of gigs. But there is a much easier way to make 6 figures and even more as an artist, musician, or band, but you gotta get out of this mentality of chasing more gigs. Listen to me carefully. If you want to make a living as a musician, if you want to make 6 figures or more as a musician, you need to be focusing on 2 things: building multiple streams of income and marketing.
Yeah, he's definitely right about that. Multiple streams of income. If you even look at a really successful YouTube musician that's mainly successful for doing YouTube, that's what most people know them as. They don't rely just on AdSense. They've also got an Amazon affiliate program. They're an affiliate with the other endorsements they get. They get, sponsors for the channel. Especially when it comes to music, there'll be a lot of musicians like, hey, try my beginner to intermediate to advanced guitar course. They'll sell their own guitar course. A lot of people are actually, a lot of the guitar and studio engineers are creating and selling their own pedals. They also have their own original music as well as their YouTube AdSense. So yeah, I understand that, especially since it could be like recession proof and or pandemic proof. Let's face it, every musician whose main bread and butter was to do bar, restaurant, and club gigs got killed during the pandemic. So that was one of the main instances and examples of maybe we should find ways to do this and make money off this. And it's not going to be Spotify streaming or anything like that. If something like this happens again. Yeah, absolutely.
I come across so many musicians that don't understand this, and they're frustrated because they can't seem to get ahead. My friend, it's a new world out there, and you're trying to survive the new world with methods that were outdated years ago. So as far as multiple income streams, you need to have income streams that come in while you sleep. You need to have residual income coming in even after you've done the work that produced that income. In other words, money on autopilot. So think about it. What if you only gigged like a fraction of the amount that I mentioned earlier, like a fraction of that 104 times a year, but you added these 5 income streams? You have an EP or an album out that you sell for a reasonable price, and you have it on the streaming channels, which brings money in consistently. You have merch and products that you sell at your gigs and shows along with your physical CDs. And in addition to that, you can sell these things online as well by setting up a simple merch store. You have an online course where you teach your instrument or voice, which is something you can set up one time and it will continuously make money. So that could be something like a 6-week course that you set up and that is a one-time price, or you could have a subscription-based thing where people pay you monthly for your service. You do virtual performances and concerts online from the comfort of your own home. I've done this several times for lots of people and lots of large companies, and this is something that you can charge really high prices for. And you do session work where you charge to play or sing on other people's music and projects. And this is something you can also do from the comfort of your own home, as setting up a simple home studio is like dirt cheap these days. And there's a free home studio setup guide in the description of this video if you want to check that out. And to top it off, all of these things will likely bring you other opportunities like speaking engagements and collaborations and things like that. This is the reason I talk about building your business as a musician so much on this channel. You really got to come to grips with the fact that doing more of these same old crappy type $100 gigs is not going to give you the lifestyle you want. Now, the second thing I mentioned that you need to focus on is marketing. And this is where that major opportunity I told you about at the beginning of this video comes in. I'm going to be doing a free marketing for musicians masterclass where I show you all of the up-to-date marketing trends that are working right now. I'm going to show you some social media marketing strategies that will help you get your following count up really quickly. And I'm going to give you a really big secret marketing formula that just simply works. So no matter if you're trying to release music or if you're trying to do the things I mentioned in this video, like build a business, this is going to be the marketing masterclass for you. And this is going to be a live training, so we'll get a chance to do some Q&A at the end where I can answer your questions. Now, this marketing masterclass for musicians training is coming up really soon. And the link to register for it is in the description of this video. And again, it's completely free, so just jump down and register for it now. And in the meantime, here are some other videos that you can check out right now.
All right, that was reacting to Stop Chasing Gigs, Chase Income Streams Instead. How to Make a Living as a Musician by Terrence Fisher. As always, if you have not already subscribed to Terrence Fisher, go ahead and give him a sub right now. And also, I've included the link for the original video in the description below. Go ahead and click on it and give the original video a like, please. And on this video, my video, leave a comment on what you'd like to see me react to next. Thanks for checking out this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, click the notification bell, like, comment, and share. It doesn't cost a thing and would really help out the channel. Also, please subscribe to my other channel, GK Mac Music, for some live looping live streams with a side of jackassery, some original music, and some short content, also with a side of jackassery. If you'd like to help out the channel financially, you can buy some merch at the merch store, or you can become a channel member. As always, everyone, thanks so much for your continued support. Do what makes you happy.